Welcome, Dailies and Mental Gen, to another early weapons concept video. For today's video, we take a look at...
The spy.
What did they expect? The soldier, I think not.
The heavy.
I'm afraid not.
The spy.
No, slap my little balls.
Now, if I miss any early concepts, just let me know in the comments down below and I will get to them in a later video. But for now, let's start with what I was able to find today. First is his revolver. It simply had a dark wooden grip rather than the pearl grip we know today. It also had an in-game model in the beta of Team Fortress 2 before it was changed. I am willing to bet that they may have changed it to a black and white contrasting color scheme, as from a distance it really blends in and becomes difficult to tell if the spy is holding a revolver or a knife. Well, that's just my thoughts on why they might have changed it anyway, because I kinda like the original design. The ambassador has an unused but updated headshot icon, and that's honestly about it. I could not find anything else on it. Well, here's a bonus fact for you then. Did you know that the engraving of the woman on the barrel of the ambassador actually changes between the regular and festive versions of the gun? Oh, that might be a little too dark for any mobile viewers. Hang on. There you go. Don't you just love my editing? Oh, and before anyone asks, the Australian version is the exact same engraving as the default ambassador. So, sorry to disappoint there. Okay, so moving on, the stock knife was going to have a much longer and more elaborate spin, but it was removed for being, and I'm quoting the developers here, too long and distracting. They're worried that it would distract you, taking your eye away from the combat or whoever you were going to stab. So they cut it down. Okay, bit of a weird change, but whatever. While more of a joke concept, the developers did toss around the idea of having the Your Eternal Rewards downside be cannot face stab, before it was decided to just remove the disguise kit, making it a very high risk but high reward weapon. I think they made the right choice. I love that knife just the way it is. Don't ever change it, Valve. You're gonna do that in the power update, aren't you, son of a bitch? Okay, moving on. Up next is the kunai, which in early development had a slightly different idle position than the final release. The big earner was originally called, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, the Sleuths Stiletto. Up next is probably the most unique one on this list. The Sickle actually got its start as the fire retardant suit, a suit that would have replaced the revolver for the stats of 90% fire resistance and immunity to afterburn, at the cost of the ability to disguise. So, it's kind of a predecessor to both the Sickle and the Your Eternal Reward if you think about it. But holy crap, 90% fire resistance and immunity to afterburn? Yeah, just make the pyro useless, why not? Oh, but wait, the Sickle and Dead Ringer combo already does that, thanks Valve. Speaking of the Dead Ringer, it was going to have a world model that you could see when the spy died. It would drop to the ground just like any of his knives or weapons. This would have made it the only Invis watch that would actually drop in the world upon death, but its world model was never used and it was never implemented. Well, that is about it for this video. Once again, if you know any that I missed, let me know in the comments down below and I will get to them in one last final video. If you're not already subscribed, why not subscribe for more? Check out some of my other content. And for those of you interested, I am actually named Ace the Ocarina Maker for a reason. I do make ocarinas. Check the link in the description for more. What was that line delivery? Okay, just screw it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.